pretty good weight. $167.5.
And the last, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 fights, I don't see the old Canelo who was slick making guys miss. I see a seek and destroy fighter. Do you, first of all, why? Am I right about
because
that? Why did that happen? You don't need it.
Because I don't need it with that kind of fighters. They are slower than me. So I don't need to start moving or keep moving if I know I don't need to do something. Why I'm gonna do it? If I need it, I'm gonna do it. So that's why, because they are slower than me. So that's why I can do my thing.
Are you saying lower or slower?
Slower.
Slower. I just okay, slower than you.
Slower. So that's why I think I'm not needed like as avoid punches like that much.
Hey, payday, you want payday? I know that. Get the. Hey, Canelo Alvarez ranked number 1 despite getting slaughtered by a smaller Terence Crawford within the WBC organization. If this is not continual WBC support, continual WBC favoritism, I don't know what is. In this video, that's what we're gonna break down, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, you know me. I told you, I'm Mr. Belts Don't Matter. We're in a different age of boxing. And I'm Mr. F the pound for pound list, F the rankings. What I care about is generally speaking, in boxing, we know who the top 3 fighters are or so. Right now, probably the top guys are Terence Crawford, Usyk, 1A and 1B, and maybe in a way, there's a couple other guys too that are up there, but that's probably the top 3, right? Probably top 3 in terms of accomplishments and everything, right? So that's all we really need to know. Since I started my channel, I never really wasted time making a top 10 pound for pound list, and who cares, bro? It's all subjective, and people, no matter what list I come up with, some of y'all would hate on it, like, oh, why do you got this fighter? So I don't care about that. We know Crawford is one of the best, if not the best, and we know Usyk's one of the best, if not the best. Cool. That's all we need to know, right? So at first I wasn't even gonna make a video because I'm not big on lists, but then I started thinking about it. The WBC got Canelo Alvarez ranked number 1 at super middleweight with Crawford being the champion. Now, Crawford took the belts. He whooped Canelo. So, of course, he is the champion. He should be the champion. But why is Canelo ranked number 1 still, right? First of all, I don't even want to see a rematch. Crawford did it. He did the dang thing so crazy and made it look so crazy. And I'm not saying it was easy because that was a lot of pressure. Crowd was against him. Fans were against him. A lot of weight. No tune-up. Year off. He had things against him. But he made it look easy, right? And the reality is the WBC keeps fawning over Canelo Alvarez. I've told you guys this for years. And it looks despicable and absolutely disgusting that boxing is in no way, shape, form, or fashion fair at all, right? And you guys see how the game is played. Boxers need to smarten up. Listen to Boxing Ego. Smarten up and play the game because they are not on your side, right? And the point I'm making is this, especially black fighters. If you look at a black fighter, right? Like, let's say Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney was ranked within the WBC. Initially, Ryan beat him. We didn't know he had popped dirty until several weeks later. So I guarantee you, when the world thought Ryan beat Devin fair and square, and that was April 20th, I guarantee you Devin Haney was not the number one within the WBC. Immediately thereafter, watching Ryan Garcia beat him. I mean, why would he be? A guy who's never been a champion, and then it looked like he whooped you, he hurt you, he dropped you a bunch of times. We didn't know he had cheated. So Devin Haney probably wasn't number one within the rankings, right? But then a very similar situation in a different division, a different year, is Crawford moved up all this weight and put paws, hands and feet on Canelo Alvarez. How do you maintain a number one positioning with that? Literally, I told you before the fight, if Canelo loses to Crawford, this is the worst guy he could lose to, because everything was against Terence Crawford. Weight, no rehydration clause, no weight stipulations. There was nothing in there that was fair and put there to protect Terence Crawford. It was Canelo's weight. It was Canelo's crowd. Canelo got the lion's share of money. There was no weight stipulations that benefited Crawford. He had to make the weight. He had to bulk up. He had to do whatever, right? So why would the WBC watch the performance where Crawford definitely pulled away, won fair and square, and then looked like he was about to stop Canelo? How is he still ranked number one, right? Out of everybody else in the division, how is he ranked number one? Because to be honest, like I said, you lost to somebody who you shouldn't lose to. In normal boxing, most people aren't going to lose to somebody traveling up and surrendering that much weight and leverage. Normally that doesn't happen. Like, you've never seen somebody come from 130 to 147 and whoop Floyd Mayweather. You've never seen somebody from, I don't know, 147, 154 move up and beat Andre Ward up, right? No one in their division could even beat them. And guys that were bigger couldn't even beat them in the division. So we know for sure nobody moved up that type of weight. And I'm not talking about like Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao didn't beat Floyd anyway. But I'm not talking about over the course of a decade plus, Pacquiao moved up multiple weight classes. I'm talking about in one motion like Crawford did. Within one calendar year, he's bulking up and then losing weight and all that. No one did that, bro. So you guys tell me what it is that the WBC, a company founded in Mexico, Canelo is from Mexico, why they keep showing Canelo this type of like compassion. He's a legend in the game, but when you get whooped like that, if all things being fair, Canelo shouldn't be ranked number one. Not in a division where you got Diego Pacheco and all these other guys that haven't looked like that. Lester Martinez looked good at his fight, and Billy and all these other people, right? So Canelo's performance was not good. Just put it that way. It was not good. He lost fair and square, but yet they hold his spot almost like they feel sorry for him, or they don't know if a rematch will happen, so they want it to look good, you know? But really, what do you have to do to drop? You're a champion and got whooped by a challenger who happened to be older and much smaller. If that is not, I don't see how Canelo can hang on to the pound for pound list. Like, Ring will put him in at number 10, but he's still in the top 10. How? Gervonta Davis. So Gervonta Davis had a draw with Lamont Roach. I think he should have won that fight, but he can't even be at the top 10 spot. He can't even be in the top 10. Gervonta Davis, he knocked out everybody except for Pitbull, Lamont Roach, and a 6-rounder guy, right? But Tank has never really touched the Ring pound for pound list, not even at the back of it. But Canelo, he's done a lot from the sport, but he could look horrible versus William Skull, and he could look horrible versus smaller Crawford, and yet he stays on all lists. He remains on the pound for pound list, and he's number one within the WBC. When he fails a drug test with clenbuterol, Canelo Alvarez, they later up the amount of clenbuterol you could test for and increase the tolerance for it, right? Where do they do this at? And why does Canelo get all these passes, but no other fighter will get these passes? I'm pretty sure, like I said with Devin Haney, a black fighter, I'm pretty sure that Deontay Wilder, another black fighter, when Tyson Fury beat him in the second and third fight, despite Wilder being a champion that joined the likes of Muhammad Ali and Klitschko with the title defenses, I'm pretty sure the WBC did not keep Wilder rated number 1 after he loses to Tyson Fury. So why does Canelo get to stay at number 1? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm done.